My name is Elsie Ritchie, and I'm a senior communications student for the Business and Industry School at Jacksonville State University. Welcome to Student Spotlights, a video series highlighting our current students and their successful stories. We are here with Bayleigh Phillips, a senior at Jacksonville State University, majoring in childhood development. How are you doing this morning?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am doing great. So tell me a little bit about yourself, your story, where you're from, anything like that.
So I'm from Rainbow City, Alabama. I've lived there ever since I was little. I went to Gadsden City High School. I really enjoyed the school. It had a lot of opportunities. Drama department, stuff like that was what I was interested in.
Right.
And then I ended up at Jacksonville State in 2015.
Awesome. Well, you've talked about Jacksonville a little bit before this interview and how passionate you are about the campus. What really made you decide to come to Jacksonville State University?
So Jacksonville State means a lot to my family. My grandmother graduated from here and became a teacher. My great-great-grandfather graduated in 1903, and several other family members on my mom and dad's side of the family graduated from Jacksonville.
That's awesome.
So, and I also knew that Jacksonville State had a lot of opportunity,
Right.
education-wise, with psychology, child development, nursing, anything to do with children, because that's, what I'm kind of wanting to do.
Right, absolutely. Now, what made you decide to major in childhood development?
So I wanted to major in child development because I was a patient at Children's Hospital since 2006, and I've really spent a lot of time there with child life specialists, and they played a big role in my journey at Children's Hospital, and so I would really like to kind of give back my service to Children's.
That's really awesome. Now, you spent a lot of time at Children's. Did you get involved there at the hospital as well? Is that something that you, like you said, continue to work on? But what is something that really sticks out to you about Children's Hospital?
Right, so we decided that once I was kind of getting better, my scans were looking good, that we wanted to give back to Children's Hospital.
Right.
And so for a while, every Thanksgiving and Christmas, we did a Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner.
Right.
And we also partnered up with A-Team and did a lot with them. They gave out backpacks to children and, would visit rooms and stuff like that and make sure all the patients kind of have what they need. And they, got us involved with, Auburn a lot, and so we got to spend some time down there, and so
That's really neat, though, that you were able to take your journey and your story and kind of give back to Children's and kind of incorporate that with the next step in your life. What made Jacksonville State University stand out to you when you were picking a college or university to attend?
So Jacksonville State, like I said, had a lot of opportunities, which stood out a lot to me.
Right.
And I like that it's a small campus, but at the same time, it's a big campus.
Right.
There's, once again, a lot to offer, and I knew that all my needs that I have would be met at Jacksonville State. So.
Absolutely. Now, what is one particular organization that stood out to you when you first came to campus?
So the first organization that stood out to me at Jacksonville was Freshman Forum, which is involved with the SGA, as well as the CSO, which is the Catholic Students Organization at St. Charles.
That's neat. Now, what have you been able to do with these organizations since you've been on campus?
So with Freshman Forum, we did a lot of volunteer work, which that was my freshman year.
Right.
We did a lot of volunteer work. We got to meet new students and get involved on campus and host a lot of events, and that was really fun. And then at CSO, we've done some volunteer work as well, and it's a great way for students to meet each other and to have a nice hot meal, that's free of charge. So.
That's really cool. So what has been your favorite memory thus far on campus?
So my favorite memory at Jacksonville State is my freshman year, and I was trying to figure out where all the classes were. I was brand new on campus,
Right.
Didn't really know where anything was, and I had pulled over and asked these two people, where one of the buildings was, and they not only told me that, they, got to asking me about my classes, how everything was going, what my plans are for the future. And it was really funny because I called my mom and I was like, Mom, this really is the friendliest campus in the South. I was like, they could have just said that building's that way. But instead, chose to ask about me and ask about how I was doing at Jacksonville. So,
well, I absolutely agree with that personally. I feel like that's one thing that stood out to me choosing Jacksonville State was the friendliness and the home feeling that no matter who you talk to, you knew you were going to get a smile and somebody was going to look out for you. So in your mind, what do you think a school should do for a student? And do you see that at Jacksonville State University? Do you think that, they should be that person that is there for them, whether it's a professor or a student? Or do you think that it should be someone that that is going to take you as an individual and not only take your personal aspirations, but kind of incorporate what they have planned for the university as well and make you different? What do you really expect out of your time at Jacksonville State?
Right, so that's exactly what they've done for me. Is Jacksonville, I expected them to take that time out of their schedule, people, teachers, anybody I had questions for, to take that time out and help me, answer my questions, help me figure out stuff that I didn't quite understand. And Jacksonville really has done that. I mean, I have emailed or called professors and gotten emails or calls back, as soon as I've made those emails or calls. And, professors have stayed late after class to help me with some of my work that I have questions about. And so they really have stepped up and helped me with what I needed help with and have gone far beyond, just that student-teacher connection.
Right,
So,
absolutely. Now, what opportunities do you see yourself taking once you graduate from Jacksonville State? Like your goals, your aspirations for your future?
So once I graduate, I would like to be a child life specialist at Children's Hospital. If not at Children's, I know definitely at a Children's Hospital, maybe even Atlanta. So I'm really excited to.
That's really neat. So how do you plan on accomplishing these goals? I know that you said you wanted to work with children's. Have you found people that you can connect with on campus that can kind of give you those opportunities to further your development? But have you met any teachers that you can connect with on campus?
Right. So my advisor for sure has helped me with a lot of that. She has sat down with me and said, okay, look, this is what I think you need to take in order to get you closer to the goals you're trying to achieve.
Right.
She's partnered up with the Child Life Specialist organization and has looked at classes that JSU offers that would cover those classes in order to be a child life specialist.
Right.
Another great thing is Jacksonville is offering this coming semester a child life specialist class that they're experimenting with. And so that's huge for, people like me that would like to be a child life specialist.
It gives you more hands-on experience, and I think that's what a lot of students should see at Jacksonville State is that hands-on experience. Not only are you getting, education, but you're getting that actual, like I said, experience in that field and stuff like that. So if there is one piece of advice you could give an incoming student at Jacksonville State University, what would it be?
So one piece of advice I would have for incoming students is just take your time. Really enjoy what you've got here at Jacksonville State because everyone's here to help you. Everyone's here to, be your friend, be your guidance, be what you need them to be. And so just take that time at Jacksonville because you only get this chance once.
Right, absolutely. Well, do you have any final words for this interview that you think you would like to share with the students at Jacksonville State University?
Good luck and go Gamecocks.
Well, we hope you enjoyed your time with Bayleigh Phillips. Thank you so much for coming in. If you have a student in mind that you think should share their story, comment below this video. This is our Student Spotlights. Go Gamecocks!